a glowy effect just like we have now. If you know sylvimak foundation, you will know that this trick really worked. Can you see how my face looks? Because hi lovelies, how you all doing? It's good to have you back. So in today's video, I'll be giving you the simple hacks you need to up your makeup game, even as a beginner or as a professional. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Joy, and please don't forget to subscribe. Without wasting much of your time, let's just dive into this video. If the foundation you're using is matte or is overly matte, then this first hack is for you. You will agree with me that it's not all the time that you love that matte look you get from your foundation. Sometimes you might want to have a glowy effect after doing your foundation, but you don't have that kind of foundation, and instead of going to buy one, there is something you can do to get that glowy effect you need. So to get a glowy effect from that your matte foundation, all you need to do is just get the quantity of foundation you want to use into a mixing pan, and then take your moisturizer and add to the foundation. Take your moisturizer and add to it, and mix the two. Mix it so well so that the foundation will incorporate with the moisturizer. Then after mixing, you go ahead and apply. After mixing the two together, make sure that they are well incorporated. Then you pick whatever you want to use to apply it. Me, I'll be using this flat foundation brush, and then you pick that foundation that you have mixed together with your moisturizer, and then you go ahead and apply it on the places you want to put your foundation. After applying it, you go ahead with your beauty blender, damp beauty blender, and you blend it so well the way you normally blend your foundation. You will notice that after blending that foundation, instead of it looking matte like it has always been looking, you will notice that that foundation is going to give you a glowy effect just like we have now. If you know sylvimak foundation, you will know that this trick really worked. Can you see how my face looks? Because sylvimak foundation is a pretty matte foundation. That is trick number one. If you have a very matte foundation and you want to get a glow effect out of it, just add your moisturizer to it. Mix it before applying. So with that done, let's just move to the second trick. So my lovelies, trick number 2 is about your liquid blush. If you don't have any blush or liquid blush, but you have a lip stain, you are covered. You have a lip stain, but it must not be a lip gloss. Not a lip gloss. It has to be either a lip stain, your lipstick, or whatever you're applying on your lips, but not lip gloss. If you have it, you will get a very good and nice blush from it. So let's just go into it. Now this is how to go about this. Just get your lipstick or your lip palette. For the purpose of this video, I'll be using my Imagic lip palette. So bring your lip palette, then bring out a bit of the color you want to use, whether red or pink. Whether red or pink, bring out the color you want to use, add it to your mixing tray, then take a bit of your foundation, take a little of your foundation, add to it, and then mix it together. Just a little foundation. The work of the foundation is to make the lip stain blend seamlessly into your skin, to make it blend seamlessly into the skin without causing any harsh line, just like normal blush. After mixing it properly together, you pick it with whatever you want to use to apply it to your face. Just pick the quantity that you want and apply it where you normally apply your blush. After applying it, you go ahead with your beauty blender and blend it. You will see that when you're blending it, it will be as if you're just blending your foundation. It's going to blend seamlessly like the normal blush you get from the store. It's going to blend in seamlessly. Can you see how seamlessly that blended into the skin? Anytime you want to use your lip stain as your liquid blush, avoid going in with the lip stain directly like that. All you need to do is just add a bit of whatever foundation you're using. Your foundation, do not use your concealer. Use your foundation, add a bit of it, then mix it together. After mixing, go ahead and apply it. And you will see that when you want to apply it, you're going to have a very smooth blend. There will be no harsh line. It will not give you any issues in blending. Like, you know, when you want to use your lip stain as a lip blush, sometimes it's hard to blend and you might end up with harsh lines or stuff like that. So if you want to avoid that completely and you don't want to spend money on liquid blush, just follow this trick and you will get exactly what you want. So with that done, let's just move to the third trick. So my lovelies, the third trick is blending your concealer with a setting powder. I know this might sound funny, but let's see how that goes. So you can see how you will use your setting powder to blend your concealer. And one thing about this trick is that it saves you the use of excess setting powder. So let's just go into it and see how that works. So for this one, you're just going to take your concealer and apply it the way you normally do under your eyes. Pick your beauty blender or the blending brush, whatever you're using to blend your concealer. Pick it, dip it in a certain powder, then dust off the excess. Dust off the excess. If you're using a beauty sponge, when you pick the setting powder, you smudge it on your hand to make sure that you don't have excess powder there. Make sure that you don't have excess powder there. Then you go ahead and blend that concealer. Go ahead and blend the concealer. Use Now when you blend your concealer with this beauty sponge that have a touch of setting powder in it, what it's going to do is that it's going to absorb that excess oil in your concealer. It will absorb the excess oil. After this, you might not need to set the under eye again because the small setting powder you have on this thing has taken away, it has absorbed the oil you have here. This your concealer, as you can see. If you want to follow this trick, do not give your concealer any time to sit. Just do it immediately, and it's advisable that you do it with a concealer that is creamy. Don't do it with concealer that is excessively matte. Do it with a creamy concealer and do not wait for it to get tacky. Immediately after applying it, go in with this your beauty blush that have a bit of setting powder in it, and you blend. As you can see, my under eye right now doesn't need any setting. It doesn't need any setting because there is no oil. The excess oil there, this setting powder has taken it off. So if you want to economize your setting powder, you might want to jump on this trick. Okay, my lovelies, moving on to the last trick for today, which is about contouring. If you're the kind of person that you don't like contouring, but you still want to have that effect that it gives, you still want your face to look slimmer, this is what you're going to do with your setting powder. This is how you're going to do the reverse contour if you don't want to contour your face. So let's just get into it. Now, this is what you need to do if you don't want to contour your face. Get your setting powder and then this beauty sponge you want to use to reverse your contour. Now, instead of doing it the normal way it is done, which is like this, instead of doing it like this is what you're going to do to give your face that long and snatched look that you want, even though you don't want to contour your face. This is how you're going to do it. So this is what you're going to do. Pick your setting powder and your beauty blush again, beauty sponge, sorry, your beauty sponge. Then from the point where you normally do your contour, instead of going up, just do it like this. Just take it down. So after doing it like this, you go ahead and then dust it off. Dust it off to avoid any harsh line. Dust it off like this. You will see that this is going to give your face a slimmer look when compared to the one you did here. If you dust this off also, this part of your face is going to look slimmer more than this. When you do the reverse like this, your face is going to look slimmer. And with that, my lovelies, we come to the end of this tutorial. Will you be trying out these tricks? And if you do, please don't forget to give me a feedback on how it went. Thank you for staying with me, and don't forget that we have other videos that will help in your makeup journey, like this video right here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be the first person to get notified. See you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.